everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Katie and today I'm doing an autumn/winter ASOS haul. I'm gonna throw out a lot of winter. Third time lucky. I'm gonna throw a warning out there right now. This is gonna be quite a big one. So maybe go grab yourself a tea because I did splurge a little bit. As usual with my hauls, I'm going to show you cutaways of me wearing everything so you can see what it looks like on, and I will leave links to everything in the down bar as well with the prices. So without further ado, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to show you was something I bought on a whim, but now it's here. I absolutely love it. It's a plain white kind of cropped t-shirt, but what makes it so special are the sleeves. Look how frilly they are. They have like 3 different layers of frill on the sleeves and I just love it so much. I don't own anything like this. I haven't really experimented much with frills on clothing in the past. I just think it's a nice way to jazz up and make a plain white t-shirt look a little bit more fancy, and with a pair of heels and skinny jeans this just looks so cute. It was from the petite section on ASOS, so I'll leave a link to it down below, but I just love the frilly arms. It takes away from your bingo wings completely, which is something I'm always self-conscious about, and yeah, I love it so much. Very happy with this. If you watch my vlogs, I do them weekly. I'll leave a link to the last one down below. Then you'll know that I'm currently on the hunt for the perfect pair of jeans. I'm obsessed with the Topshop Joni jeans. I just bought a new pair. They're grey with rips in, but I wanted that but in a light blue. They don't do that in the petite section, but I did find some on ASOS. These are really similar. Again, petite section. I got a waist 28 and a length 26, which is a perfect length for me. And I love the colour of these so much. They're the most perfect baby blue denim, a little bit distressed. They've got some like cuts and rips on the knee. And another thing I quite like is that the front of the jean is shorter than the back. I don't know if that makes sense, but it adds a different dimension to the jean. They passed the stretch test where I do some lunges and some stretches in them to see how tight they are. They are very tight, but there is movement in there, a bit like the Joni jeans from Topshop. So yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with these. I've purchased jeans from ASOS before and they've always been a little bit of a fail, so I'm really happy to have found some that I actually love. So I've been trying to add a lot of colour into my wardrobe recently. I've always been someone to just wear black, white and grey and not really experiment. If I do wear colour I always feel overdressed, but in the last few months I think I've really kind of hit the nail on the head on the kind of colours that I like and that suit me. So there's a lot of colour in this haul. The first is this jumper. This is from Bershka but on ASOS, and I got the size medium, which I'm really happy about. It's very tight fitting. If I got a smaller I don't know if it would have gone over my head. It's kind of like a high neck. I wouldn't say turtleneck, but it's kind of verging on, but I really like it. It's also cropped at the bottom, so if you kind of put your arms up you will see a little bit of belly. But I absolutely love this and I think it will look great with those blue jeans that I just showed as well. Right, I'm just going to show you the rest of the jumpers I got now because they are all quite similar. I love like orange red colours. One of my favourite ever lipsticks is Max Morange and it's like an orange red, and so I decided, why don't I buy a jumper like this? Now I couldn't decide on just one, so I added a few to my basket and I'm going to show you them today. The first is this one. It's a bright orange red chunky knit from a company called Pull & Bear. I got the size medium, which again is very baggy and kind of oversized, but I like that because it's good for layering in the winter. I really wish you could feel this because it is so soft. I know some jumpers can be really itchy and irritating, but this one is the complete opposite and I think it will be an absolute pleasure to wear in the autumn, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. Next up is an ASOS branded jumper. Again, it's very similar but less chunky, less knit and more like a light airy fabric. The one thing I really like about this one is that the neckline is quite big and it also falls off the shoulder a little bit, which I really love. It is very similar to the last one in that the colour is practically identical, but I think I will keep it because you can never have too many red jumpers, right? Am I right? Final red jumper from this haul is this one. It's definitely more of an orange than a red. It has a high neck and wearing this reminds me a little bit of like the 80s and it makes me feel like a Scooby-Doo character. But it is so soft and really flattering as well. For a jumper, it kind of still shows my shape, which I think is a nice benefit. But because I already have two, I think I am going to send this one back. Let me know what you think and if you would keep this one or not. This is the final jumper from the haul. Now it's showing as a white on the screen, but in real life it's more like a really light pastel peach. It's really pretty, from a brand called Noisy May. I got it in a size small, and I kind of wish I had sized up because getting this over my head was hilarious. It was a sight to behold. Once on, it is cute. I like that it has a little split on the hem, so you can tuck the front in and leave the back kind of tucked out. But I just don't think it suits me very much. I don't like how high the turtleneck is. Too many jumpers now. I'm trying to be sensible. Let me know what you think about this. Let's do some shoes now before we move on to the rest of the clothes. I accidentally bought 5 pairs of shoes. Oh, basically there's a style that's going around quite in fashion at the moment, and I've never really tried it before, so I was like, I'm just gonna buy a few pairs and see if it suits me or not. So this is the style in question. I know you've probably seen them on Instagram. It's just a really nice pointy toe with like a quite high cutout around the nearer to the ankle than to the toe. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I'm waffling on. These ones I love because they're sling back. I always find sling back shoes are so comfortable for me, and I love the little heel as well. I feel like I would wear these a lot because I kind of tend to steer away from big heels, like stiletto heels, because I can't walk in them, but these are a lot more manageable. I was pretty much wearing these for the whole of the cutaways, and I really liked them. They were comfy, they were easy to walk in, so I think I will keep these. I love the colour as well. It's like a muted dusky pink, which I think is very in for autumn. So the next pair are very similar, but they are red and they are not sling back, they are just full bodied. I'm obsessed with these. I think they might be my favourite heels from the haul. They go so well with that first red jumper I showed you. I'll put a little picture in here so you can see. But I think these are just beautiful. Again, I think they're a great way of just adding a little bit of sophistication into everyday's outfit without like not being able to walk properly. I can't wait to wear these with some red lipstick over the festive season too. Next up are these. Again, they are quite similar in that they have a nice point, but these are a little bit bigger. They have actually quite a big heel. I don't really know what to do about these because I absolutely love them, but they are so high it's kind of uncomfortable. Me wearing them for the cutaways for like 2 minutes and walking around the house for 2 minutes in them was getting a little bit like spasmy on the old foot, so I don't know what spending a whole night in them would feel like. So I think I will send these back and maybe look for something that are very similar but maybe a little bit of a smaller heel. Something a bit like these. So these are very similar. They're kind of what I am after. Nice long point, and they've got a nice chunky block heel. These are super comfortable and again really easy to throw on to make an outfit a little bit more sophisticated. I would just love an in-between of these two. If the heel was like this thick but like this size, I think that would be really cool. If anyone has seen anything like this, like in the middle, let me know. And these are the final shoes. Again, very similar to the last 2 black pairs. A nice point at the toe, wrap around strap on the ankle, and the heel is quite peculiar. It's like a triangle. It's quite thick at the top and goes down to a point at the bottom. I will say that I nearly broke my neck in these twice whilst trying to film the cutaways, but something you have to get used to, isn't it? I really like these, but I think I will return them because I already have purchased quite a lot of shoes in this haul. But let me know what you think. Back on to the old clothes. I purchased this blazer. Now I have always wanted a nice smart blazer to wear out and about, and I saw this and I love it. It's kind of like a grey, black, white, and it also has like red stripes through it. Nice light blazer. It's from a company called Vero Moda, but I love this. It feels really expensive. It suits me really nicely, and I think it's just a nice way to add a little bit more sophistication into an outfit. In my mind, I'd much rather prefer to throw something like this over an outfit rather than just like a big scruffy cardigan. I just think it will look a lot nicer, and I'd like to be more smart in my dress sense. Now saying that, I did purchase a cardigan. It's this one. I love the colour of it. Again, it's like a dusky pink. I think it will really suit the first pair of kind of like pink heels that I purchased. This is so comfy. It's kind of long. The length is kind of long. I feel like this is something you can just kind of throw on over anything and it will look good and keep you warm, which is perfect the winter. Are you ready for the biggest fail of the haul? I was so excited about this. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna buy myself a winter coat. I recently purchased my first ever designer handbag. I know, shock horror. If you want to see what that is, I will leave Wednesday's vlog down below where I show you me just after buying it. But yeah, I was like, this coat would go so beautifully with that bag. Like, I feel like a proper woman. I'm so excited. And I got it, and I practically look like a big snowman. This is in the petite section. It's a size 10, but it drowns me completely. I look like a big snowball in it, like a square oblong snowball. Even the pocket is bigger than my head. This is absolutely massive. The material is nice. It's quite thick and woolly. I think it would definitely keep you warm in the winter, but it does not suit me or fit me at all. When I tried it on, I burst out laughing. I thought it was hilarious. So yeah, big fail. The last two things I purchased are kind of like home loungewear. I have had the same dressing gown for a really long time now, and every time I wear it in my vlogs, I'm like, Katie, you need to chuck that away. It looks so scruffy. So I decided to get two dressing gowns and then choose what one I preferred. So the first is this one. It's from New Look. I got it in a size medium, and it's just like a nice grey jersey material with lace detailing on the sleeves, which I think is really cute. I love the colour. I love the shape of this when I'm wearing it, and I think it's perfect for just throwing over when you get out the bath and lounging around the house in it. So I think I am going to keep this one. And then the final thing from this haul is this. It's a nice kind of like peachy baby pastel pink dressing gown. It's super fluffy and furry on the outside, really soft, and it also has this nice like cream fleece material in the inside. Best thing about it though is it has a little hood, a hood with ears. How cute is that? I really like this again, and I think this is so much cuter and prettier than the grey one that I have currently got. So I think I might chuck that one and keep this one for the winter. It's nice to just treat yourself every now and then. So that is everything that I purchased from ASOS for this autumn and winter. I do need to get a scarf at some point, so I will be on the hunt for one of those soon. I left my favourite one in Scotland earlier this year when I was filming for the BBC documentary, which I'm gutted about. So I need a new one to replace that. That was actually from ASOS as well, so I'll have another browse. Do let me know which item from this haul is your favourite and which is your least favourite as well. I'd be very interested to hear. Be sure to also thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next week for a Halloween tutorial. Have a lovely day, guys. Bye!